So, it's recording. Okay, so whenever I ask you a question, can you just wait 5 seconds?
Sure.
So you can cut that out. Okay, so can you tell us a little bit about Haley House?
Haley House started in 1966 in the South End of Boston. It was started by a group of people who were inspired by the Catholic worker movement in New York, and they really wanted to address the needs of the people who were living in the streets and were hungry, and they started a soup kitchen at 23 Dartmouth Street in the South End. And that start again on that if that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
The soup kitchen has been running continuously since then for 45 years. Over the years, Haley House as an organization has grown to further meet the needs of the community it originally served, and about 15 years ago, some of the guests of the soup kitchen knew how to bake. They showed others how to bake, and we ended up starting a bakery training program and opened a bakery out of the corner of the soup kitchen. The bakery grew and really outgrew the space of the soup kitchen, so we opened a cafe in Dudley and expanded the bakery in that space. The bakery has been in Dudley now for 6 years, and the time that we opened there was really nothing in the way of healthy fare available in Dudley Square, so it was really important to us to be here for that reason. Our business has continually grown since we've been here. One thing that we didn't really have in our business plan was catering, and catering is now the largest part of our business, so it's been an interesting experience. Catering also means that our client base is really all over the city of Boston, not just within Dudley Square, so it all keeps us sustainable, so it's good news.
So what inspired you to participate in the Sustainable Business Leadership Program, and can you describe what the process has been like?
Sure. For the last couple of years, we've been involved with the Sustainable Business Network through the CEO Roundtable program, and another...
I'm sorry, I'm just going to wait for that to stop. Okay, thank you.
Can I back up on something? There's something I didn't mention earlier.
Sure, yeah.
So, at our bakery cafe, we offer a lot of different things. We offer a lot of different programs. We have a program called Take Back the Kitchen, which is an after-school program in health, nutrition, and culinary arts. We have a program called the Transitional Employment Program, which really supports men and women who are transitioning from incarceration. And we also have a lot of arts programming at night. We have a Thursday night performance series called Art is Life Itself, and we have a quarterly dinner and a movie event and a monthly history series in partnership with Discover Roxbury. So we're really trying to be a vital community space. So I'll go on now with the Sustainable Business Network.
You're a pro at this. Yeah, you've probably done this a few times, right?
Well, I actually used to work at WGBH, and I used to have to produce stuff like this. Not so much behind the camera,
right.
More like media kits, sort of electronic press kit kind of stuff. We first got involved with the Sustainable Business Network. We were approached by Susan Lavandebar to join a CEO roundtable. We participated in that for a few years, and one of the other members of the CEO roundtable had suggested the idea of participating in the Sustainable Business Leader Program. And since we were already interested in trying to make improvements in terms of energy consumption and waste, it seemed like a good thing to do. And so that's when I met with Edritha, and we sat down and talked about we did an inventory of where we are and what we might do toward improvements, and it has been a tremendous program for us. We ended up we had a barn raising for insulating the building. We had 25 people working on that, and as a nonprofit, we were able to avail of the heat program to do that, and it was a phenomenal experience, and I feel like we were very lucky to be able to participate in that. In addition, we were able to do things like put in variable speed fans in our walk-ins, and all kinds of energy consumption improvements, as well as the more obvious things like putting in LED lighting and other lighting adjustments.
What about the program did you find the most helpful or useful?
I know it sounds kind of I'm going to start again. The thing that was the most helpful thing about the program was that Adritha was there, able to help us, walk us through the process. We knew what we wanted to do, but having somebody say, okay, in a month's time, this is where I want to be, or we should set as a goal that we will have this done by the end of the summer. And those kinds of goals really helped to advance it, because it's always easy not to make something the priority when something else is happening. But setting goals like that really helped me make sure that we were able to do this. All of the contacts, of course, also helped, but for me the most important thing was having someone hold us, not accountable, but support us in that effort to do that.
What benefits has your business seen as a result of becoming a leader or participating in the leadership program?
Well, I think a lot of our...
Sorry, I'm just going to
I
look
was
for the
thinking the
police.
same.
There's a lot of crime going on.
A lot of sirens. I'm not sure about the crime.
This is the true city experience
That's
here.
right.
You know?
Exactly.
The real
Sounds
deal.
real.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to repeat that, though.
Oh, sure. What benefits has your business seen as a result of the program?
Well, I know that, there are plenty of projected savings that are, pretty obvious that are coming our way, but I think that it has been a good thing for our customers and our staff to understand our commitment to reducing our carbon footprint and toward really improving the environment. It's been really good for our staff and our customers to really be a part of our one more time.
Sure, yeah, take your time. You're doing great.
Being a sustainable business leader has actually been a good experience for the whole organization. We have, 4 members of staff on our green team, and that invests everybody in the organization in the idea of improving and our energy consumption, and also in reducing our waste and taking care of our hazardous waste in a responsible way. I think that our staff's understanding of that, as well as our customers' understanding of that, has been a good thing for the organization.
Why do you think the Sustainable Business Leadership Program is important for the small business community?
I think it's often hard for small businesses to think that they can afford to make some of the changes that need to be made for the future. And I feel like the Sustainable Business Leader Program makes that more manageable and really helps to, give access to programs which make it affordable.
Would you mind repeating that, just because I think there
Sure.
was... I'm sorry, I keep
Remember what I
repeating
said.
that.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
I'll just wait for that to
Ask me the
pass.
question again, because that will help me.
Sure. I was asking you why it's important for the small business
Right.
community, and I think you said something about how small businesses don't realize how,
Affordability.
affordability.
think oftentimes it's really hard for small businesses to. I'm going to start again just because I start to hear
They're all
everything
rolling
around me.
in.
I know.
Yeah.
Oftentimes I think it's very hard for small businesses to address energy needs. It often seems like it's too expensive or unwieldy or not the priority, and I think the Sustainable Business Leader Program helps to make it affordable and helps to give small businesses access to the resources that really make it possible.
Would you recommend this program to others?
I would absolutely recommend this program to other people.
And then the final question is a prompt. So the Sustainable Business Leader Program is the best thing since.
Wow.
Yeah. And if you could just repeat that.
Sure,
sentence.
I know. Give me a minute on that one. I don't remember reading this. It's like, I'm sure it was there.
It's hilarious.
I think that's the hardest one.
Yeah.
No, but it's probably the one that could yield the best answers.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. It'd be funny.
Right.
Addie's a
And I don't know if it was appropriate. I didn't mention Scott, but because I worked with
I
Scott a lot,
know.
but it just seemed like since we worked together from the beginning, I
Yeah.
felt like it was
It's okay.
you're the
we can
face
just,
of
we
the
can just say SLP
Right.
coordinator
Right.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
Just trying to think of what
What's your favorite
what is comparable,
thing?
but what's also what's comparable
Right.
in its making things that were inaccessible accessible.
The internet.
Yeah. Wow, that's a large.
Yeah, right.
Since the invention of your giant cookies.
I'm gonna-
Yeah, I was actually thinking of that. Yeah.
I know those look amazing.
I just love that it's quiet now.
Right.
Yeah.
Now that I have nothing to say, right? I think that the Sustainable Business Leader Program is significant for. I mean, it's the best thing since. Wow, I'm a child of the '70s, and in the '70s, insulation became a real priority, and I feel like it's the best thing since insulation.
Good answer.
We're gonna get some interesting.
Yeah, I think you're gonna.
And hopefully our giggles don't interrupt that.
I can say whatever you want, though.
No, that's awesome.
I'm just gonna, not to make you repeat
Yeah,
this for the
no.
third time, but you had a really great answer for why the program is important for the small business community, and
Yeah.
there was traffic then too.
Yeah.
So if you could just about the affordability. Right,
Yeah. Okay. Is this about affordability and making things accessible? That one?
Yeah, sure,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So read me the question again, and I'll answer.
So why do you think the Sustainable Business Leader Program is important for the small business community?
So often, I think it's really hard for small businesses to address environmental issues and energy issues because a lot of they feel like the resources that are available are beyond their means, or that it's too expensive to make the adjustments that are necessary in order to save energy. And I feel like the Sustainable Leader Program, I feel like the Sustainable Business Leader Program really makes those resources available, and not only available, affordable and essential. And I feel like that is the strongest value of the Sustainable Business Leader Program.
Great. Thank you so much.
Yay.
Great.